Everyone, this is Andy from GizChina, and we're going to take a look at the GooPhone i5c. This is one of those infamous GooPhone iPhone clones, but this time they've decided to clone the budget iPhone 5c. So this is the packaging if you were to order one of these. It's just generic white box. There's nothing on here, there's no specifications. There's nothing on here to say there's a fake iPhone inside. We just get this sticker which says GooPhone. It has the GooPhone address URL on there. Alright, let's pop it open. So when you open the packet for the first time, you'll get your GooPhone in a plastic bag and there'll be a protector on the front. You can probably already tell I've opened this up and had to play around with it already. There's also inside a set of iPhone style earbuds. We've got this tool to remove the SIM tray, and there's some blanks there so we can protect the different ports from dust. There's a screen protector in the box. There's also one on the phone. It's not been put on very well though. We've got an English user manual, and obviously there's a lightning data cable in there and a charger, but I already took those out earlier to charge the phone up. Okay, let's pop all this back in there and let's take a look at the phone itself. So, as you can see, we've been sent the blue version of the GooPhone i5c, which is actually my favorite color of the real iPhone version of the phone. The front has the same size 4-inch display. We've got a front-facing camera at the top and a physical button here, which is actually a back button, not really a home button, as you'd find on the iPhone. Turning it around, we've got this plastic back, rear-facing 5-megapixel camera, LED flash, GooPhone B logo, GooPhone written here, and it says here, designed by GooPhone in California, assembled in China. The base, we've got a 3.5mm headphone jack, lightning connector here, which can be used for syncing data, transferring files, charging the phone, and we've got a speaker grill as well. I've been told, but I've not tried, that if you remove these screws, the back will come off and there's an SD slot inside, but I've not tried that myself. On the left hand side, we've got a volume rocker, a switch to put the phone into silent, power button, lock screen button at the top, and we've got the SIM tray on the right hand side. In the hand, it feels pretty good. There are no creaks really. It doesn't bend. It feels nice. It looks chunky, but it feels actually quite nice and slim in your hand. If you were just to, take this out your pocket and make a call, people aren't going to be thinking, it's a fake. They're going to think it's the real thing, unless obviously they see the B. Okay, let's have a look inside the phone. Let's have a look at the custom Android OS on here. So the lock screen is similar to what Android users are used to, but unlocking the phone, you can see that Android inside has been totally changed. It looks just like iOS 7 on the latest iPhone 5s and the 5c. The icons are all taken directly out of Apple's OS, and you can see that GooPhone have even added this little thing here. I can't remember what it's called, but real iPhones have this too, and Chinese users really love it. It's a little on-screen button for the home button, lock screen, we need setting up, and other things. But Chinese users really love this, and GooPhone have added that onto their phone. Okay, let's take a look at the Messages app. You can see we've got no conversations in here, but if we do open it up, it does look just like the real keyboard and interface you'd find on a real iPhone. Even makes the same sound. Clicking back will pop the keyboard down. It's a back button. Okay, that can become a little bit annoying, but GooPhone have had to take Android and make it work with just one button. There's no capacitive buttons here. We've got a calendar app, a gallery, camera app looks just like the real camera app on the iPhone 5c. We've got this new interface with the video, photo and panoramic modes here, and swiping from one will open the other. It's not the fastest switch in the world, but it does it. Oops. There you go. And if while we're in here, we'll take a look at the camera, see how well it takes photos. There is autofocus on here. It is slow, and it doesn't really give you much adjustment. These are photos with a flash on. You can hear even the sound is very similar to the real iPhone sound for taking photos. Let's take a look at the gallery. This is just a preview. If I click it again, it'll take me into the gallery. Oh, there we go. So the pictures, they're not the greatest in the world. It's only a 5 megapixel camera. It's quite slow at, getting light and everything. Daytime photos are okay, they're acceptable. Low light and night photos are pretty bad, to be honest. Okay, let's go back out of here. So this is going to take us back into the camera, into the home screen. Alright, let's see what else we've got here. We've got a video player app. No videos in there, unfortunately. Notes, to-do list, clock. Oops. See, it all looks just like iOS settings. Just like iOS. Even has iCloud mentioned in here. Obviously it doesn't work. Got our different accounts. Contacts. More like an Android interface. Compass as well. And App Store. Opening this will actually open your Google Play Store, which needs setting up. We can have folders too. And there's a file manager. Obviously, it is an Android phone, so we can go in here and we can play around with the storage. And as you can see, this is an 8 GB version of the phone. If we open the browser, it just looks like a normal Android browser. And we can open up GizChina. If our Wi-Fi is working. There we go. There you go. Quite quick. Alright, so we can also clear apps using the home button if we hold it down. Oh, sorry, not hold it down, if we double tap it, sorry. There we go. We can close apps just like iOS 7, which is just like WebOS. There we go. So that's it really. That's the GooPhone i5c hands-on.